All right, guys, so if you're like us and you got a Jeep Gladiator, more than likely you're doing more than just making it look good. You're actually driving it, you're towing behind it, and you probably have a little slop in the rear end. Maybe it sags down when you put some weight on it. Well, we've got a 2020 Jeep Gladiator. We've got our trailer hooked up, and we're gonna go ahead and load a truck on our trailer, and you're gonna see how much sag we have currently, but we're gonna fix that, and we're gonna show you how. All right, so currently with the weight on the trailer, when we put a tape measure on here, we have about 6 1/4 spacing between the tire and the fender. Now we need a lot more than that for some travel room and just to make it ride a little better. So after we install the airbags, we're gonna show you how much more space and how much more gap we get just from a little bit of air. All right, so let's go over the core of this system from airlift specifically for the Jeep Gladiator. We have our airbag, obviously, that goes in, fills up with air, raises the back of the truck up. We have our upper bag mount bracket. We have our bag mount bracket. This goes on top of the bag. And we have our lower bag mount bracket. Now, we also have brake line relocator kits. So if your truck is lifted or even stock from the factory, you put in these brake line bracket kits. It'll slightly move the brake line mounting location, which gives you a little bit more security with your brake lines when the truck is adjusting, when you put more or less air into it. Also, you have the option to get the Wireless One Easy onboard airlift system. So this is a completely separate system. This is not independent for the Gladiator. This is more of a universal kit, but it comes with everything you need to have onboard air and to be able to control your airbags with a little controller inside of your truck. You don't even have to get out of your truck. So if you're in your truck, someone loads something on the trailer, you can easily adjust the back of the truck to where it's nice and level, all with this kit. In this kit, you get the tank, you get a nice Viair compressor, you get the controller system. This wirelessly will monitor and adjust the bags based on your control. You have your airlines, your wiring harness kit, and this is pretty cool. You have an onboard air hose. So if you're out in the field somewhere and you need to put air in a tire or something else, you have the ability to hook this up to the air tank, run it, and you can easily add air to anything you need out on the site right from your system. We also have the filters, the water filters, everything that you need for this kit. So we're going to go ahead and install this system in our Jeep Gladiator. We have a 2020 Jeep Gladiator. It's real simple. You're just going to grab the airbag. First thing, you'll take your upper bag mount bracket. You'll slide it over. As you can see, these slots line up perfectly with these threaded holes in the top of the bag. You'll take the bracket and your nut, which holds it to the truck, which you'll see in just a little bit here. Line that nut up perfectly. And then on these brackets, you have an opening for the air fitting. So that'll slide directly over. And once you have that slid over, you simply line up these holes with the threaded holes on top of the bag and install your nuts. And there it is. Now we have our upper bag mount bracket installed. We have our fitting installed perfectly. So now we can go ahead and mount this into the truck. We also are going to take this big washer, put it on top, and that's ready to go. For the lower bag mount bracket, we mount the lower bag mount bracket to the bag mount plate. We're going to go ahead and throw that in the truck, and we're ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and install these bag mounts directly into the truck, and then we'll work on our onboard air system. All right, first thing we're going to do is install our lower bag mount brackets. As you can see, these plates have lower bolts that are welded to it that are sticking out of the bottom. And we have 2 holes on the bottom of our bump stop plate that's already on the vehicle. Airlift designed these to where they perfectly line up, fall right into the holes, just like that. And you want this bag mount to be mounted to the forward angle. You don't want it the opposite way around to where it's mounted in the rear. You want this bag mount pushed to the forward. Real simple, goes in there, and then we're gonna add some nuts and bolts to the bottom. All right, so as you can see here, the threaded bolt comes out from the bottom of the hole. We're gonna add our washer and our nut to the bottom. Use a 1/2 inch wrench to tighten it. All right, so as you can see, we have our lower bag mount bracket mounted. We have the nuts on the bolts. Everything's in there nice and secure. Now it's time to focus on the top bag mount bracket. So you have your factory bump stop. You pull your bump stop out. We've already taken the moment to notch out this little spot. This is for the air hose fitting. You'll see that in a minute. Real simple, pop that out, make the little notch, and move on to installing the upper bag mount bracket. Here you can see the upper bag mount bracket already attached to the bag as we did earlier. And as we slide that bracket into that bump stop, you can see the notch for the air hose fitting there perfectly. Put your washer on and put on your nut. So now that we have our nut installed on our upper bag mount bracket, we have the bag installed with the lower bag mount bracket. It's all set and ready to plumb some air hose. So before I move on to the air hose, I want to show you how this is a floating bag mount design. The bottom bracket and the bag do not actually attach permanently. This is a floating bag mount bracket, so when the axle comes up, this lower bracket will sit perfectly with the lower bag, and it will adjust nice and simple, and when you jack it up, it won't put too much strain on this airbag. Also, if you have a lifted Jeep, Airlift has spacers specifically for the amount of lift that you have on your Jeep. You can mount that under this lower bag mount bracket. That will raise the bag mount bracket up the same amount as your lift, and you'll have the perfect amount of clearance right with your airbag and your lower bag mount bracket. All right, so for our air hose, we decided to run our air hose line around the frame rail. Outside of the frame rail, we zip tied it directly to our brake lines, and then we ran it in the frame rail and out directly here on our bumper bracket. Now we have a Schrader valve fitting. This will allow us to just walk up to any air pump at a gas station, fill it up. It'll put air directly into the bags, raising the rear end, nice and simple. All right, so the last thing we need to do now that we ran our air hose is simply add the air hose to the fitting. We cut it off at a nice clean angle, no crimps. So we can simply push it in. It's a nice press fitting. And that's it. It's not coming out. It's a nice clean fitting and it will not leak. All right, so the final piece of the puzzle, putting our wheels back on. All right, so we got the install complete. We got the trailer hooked back up. So now we're gonna throw some air in these rear airbags and see how much it brings it up nice and even. All right, so at this point, if we did install our onboard air system, which we will do very soon here, we'd be able to just use the controller to raise that up from inside of the truck. We don't even have to get out. But for now, we've got these Schrader valves installed. So we're just gonna hook our air compressor up to a standard Schrader valve, hook it up, and watch the back of the truck come up nice and easy. We're gonna put our Schrader valve directly to our fitting there. And then as you can see, the airbag expand. Perfect. Now we have 8.5 inches of travel between the tire and the fender. All right, so there it is. We have a full Airlift Performance rear helper bags for the Jeep Gladiator installed. Very simple install. It all just bolts right in. It took us about a half an afternoon to do it. So if you have a Jeep Gladiator and you usually put some weight back there, or you tow a trailer or an RV and you have some sag, this is the fix for that. Real simple, do it yourself, Airlift Performance. Check it out, let's go.